Four-way podcast, man. Yo.
We're Four-way podcast, man.
Yo. Welcome back to the motherfucking podcast. Four-way or no way, bitches. We're reporting live from Afghanistan. We moved our place from Pakistan because, you know, we are with India.
I'll probably throw something in there.
You know, we apologize for the hiatus. We are back and shit, you know. Don't blame us. Blame society and the economy. You know, we trying to make it. 3 black men. Really 4. Shout out to my man who ain't here.
Shout out Kush, man. That boy Kush, he been
out there promoting.
Yeah, he was at the Pop the Balloon. Y'all heard the nigga, bro. This nigga Kush is a Pop the Balloon, man. With he was on the one with CJ Too Cold.
Mm-hmm.
Every time he came up to shit, he's like, you know, I'm just trying to find a cool friend, you know, something to vibe with. So every chick he came up to, like a couple of chicks that like pop their balloons because he did go up there. He was like, yo, I got 3 kids. Chicks just got to poop. And then the last one he was talking to, but like every time he came up to the girl, like he was like, nigga CJ was like, yo, it's like, this your type? He's like, oh, she'd be a cool friend, you know, someone kick it with. She'd be a cool friend. Every single trick, bro. That shit had me fucking dead, bro. The way that nigga just
that nigga is funny as hell.
Nah, cause y'all don't understand this shit.
But don't you got a girl?
Nah,
are you
single? You didn't hear that nigga. He said that's why he said I think on the second interview when he was in here, he was like, shit, that's why I don't be in relationships.
Like, he did say on the podcast that he was one of those brothers just to chick to vibe with and be cool.
Just vibe with, you know, be friends, you know. You can do some stuff.
But it's the way like every single chick, like not one of them. He's like,
I'm sorry, she bitch was hard.
Huh?
I
ain't want to.
I didn't even see
none of them foreign women up there, you know, all like this.
No, because
it wasn't the best options of what the city.
The nigga at my job, his cousin went up there, and this nigga he ain't had no teeth up top, but he kept his mouth closed. And one chick was like, they went up to the one chick, and she was like, yeah, it's the walk for me. I'm like, the walk. How the fuck do a nigga got a walk for you to fuck with?
Brother,
it got to be a distinct walk for a bitch to notice.
But still, though, like the answers they give,
the criteria they be basing niggas on, someone pop the balloons.
It's like
they be like, damn.
Like when a nigga had a glasses, she said it's your glasses for me. He said, damn, it's not my fault. I can't see.
Right.
And I'm like, I believe.
But it was like that gives bitches the opportunity. It gives them opportunity to like. I don't want to say stand on that business of like. Damn, I don't even want to say it.
Like, I ain't trying to be one of them, but
type shit.
They want, like, whenever they say like they have a certain type, bro. If you put that chick on the pop the balloon, bro, she gonna find out that a lot of these niggas is not gonna meet that. And then sometimes, bro, I feel like they also be doing that, bro, with the cameras on, like.
Yeah, and that's what I'm trying to say. Like, that's what it be.
You caught this chick like out at the club or something. Or like you catch her out, like she the whole time really be cool. Like you
meet back right here.
You can talk to her. But once you see him on the pop
like
balloons,
a kid touching these motherfuckers, I ain't even gonna touch those.
They're the prize now.
That too, it's like they're going off on like the made up standards, like they want all this nigga whoop. And it's like, yeah, whole time Kush may have 3 kids, but how many kids them motherfuckers got?
Yeah, whatever.
I don't.
I just had the light too. Sorry for the interruption. I got it.
Yeah, this is sorry for the technical interruption.
I'm about to get my intro anyway. That nigga robbed me of my intro.
But no, it's like I really don't like that shit, bro. Because it's like, but you know you're not about to find that type of nigga, especially in that type of environment. You ain't about to, bro. Come on now.
And the pop the balloon, I feel like it's like how the dating shows used to be back in the day, like, but except it's more real because this shit ain't no like.
Oh, they made that a real thing now.
Yeah, they are like, bro. They're really the dating shows and shit.
No, like. The Pop the Balloon is like a real life
show.
Like it's a chick that actually hosts that shit.
So speaking of that, so you know how everybody was reacting like, cause you talking about the original Pop the Balloon. So the original one that everybody was reacting to and like that was going viral, the ones that I guess they got a Netflix deal, or whatever. I guess they signed to this YouTube company where they give you a bag up front and then they take a portion off the back end. So they probably could like the guy seen talk about it. He said it could have been anywhere from like. Because he had got one of the offers as well. He had explained his offer. And he's like, based on mine and where my channel is versus there and like the numbers they're doing, they easily could have got like $1,750,000 up front. And then you just got to pay that times like half. So whatever it is, plus half of that. So like if it's $750,000, you're gonna pay back $750,000 plus that $450,000 or whatever that break down to. But he said like, so they got this
like
new company. No, it's not even a 360 because they only taking 40% of the profits. But it's
pay that shit back
until you pay it back. So you got to keep going. Like now you can't stop or else you owe that money. So it's like unless you just if you're in a position of like you just need capital and stuff. He said it's not a terrible deal because it's like, bro, if you need capital, they're willing to give you a major bag up front so that you have the money to fund some better dope shit to get some. But you have to have money coming in. But like, I think what I was saying on it, they had the company they did. So before everybody was reacting and people made whole YouTube channels just off reacting to the Pop the Balloon. They made it to where now you can't. They got not copyright strikes, but it's copyright. So now if you post that stuff, all the money goes to them. So whatever money you would have made off this video, that revenue now gets in. Yeah.
They only copyright if you didn't change it. Like if you just put it up there by itself.
Bro, trust me.
If you're sitting there,
if you
a lot of niggas went to court about this shit.
If you do it on live, like if you do it on like a Twitch stream, maybe you can still do it like that. You can still monetize your Twitch stream, and they don't get none of your Twitch money. But if you post it on a YouTube video and you get ad revenue from that video where it's you reacting to their Pop the Balloon, they will get the money from there. Or like a piece, I don't know how it works. I've never.
You have to take a nigga to court to get that shit though.
Bro, they have it copied. The company that they signed with.
What would the copyright entail?
The copyright entails the video. So every time they post a video, because Vlad does it.
Then it wouldn't be the original video.
Does it as well. So every time Vlad posts a video, you can't even repost. You can repost content.
But the video is altered in itself.
If I make a claim and you are playing my video, even in the corner or whatever, bro, even if you're stopping it and you're doing your commentary on it, I still get a copyright on it and I still get the ad money. Bro, it was a bunch of, there was whole YouTube channels that was like literally coming out saying like, I'm not going to react to their content no more. Because it was fair use. When you post on YouTube, it's fair use.
That's fair use because you change, you altering it.
If you copyright your content through whatever, little situation you got going on in this company, that's what their job is. So we give y'all a bag, and then our whole job is to just make sure we monetize it as much as possible because we're trying to get our return as quick as possible. So to make sure that nobody, because bro, there are literally whole YouTube channels. Dudes got like, a couple 100,000 subscribers, 90,000 subscribers, and they're making like a couple thousand a month.
Yeah, if I were to be honest about this shit,
reaction videos.
I don't like Pop the Balloon shit.
I don't either.
I think when it first came out, I probably watched like 3 or 4 episodes max. But like beyond, once I saw that like it was majority like black people, and like to me, I see that shit as like exploitation. Anytime I see a group of black motherfuckers who probably don't really look the smartest or aren't really doing well in life, getting them in front of the camera, bro, to make up some bullshit ass standards. And to me, it just makes black people just look bad, bro. That's why I really don't fuck with it.
It depends on how you do it. If you do it with the sole purpose of having it in a bad light and you're editing it in a perfect way just to make sure you get all the funny bits, then that's a little exploitative. But most of them that I've watched, bro, I don't watch them, but like I like watching the clips because they are pretty interesting and it's funny. But most of them, like, bro, it's literally just people that want to be recorded. You want to get posted on someone's YouTube channel. You want to, get that little moment. And on the other hand, you're also trying to potentially either find love or show that you a baddie or show that you a real nigga or show you a stand-up guy or show that,
but
you're talking like whatever your intentions are.
Saying, though. Like, because motherfuckers do be getting on there and lie.
But the people who are setting up and doing the Pop the Balloon, they didn't bring you on here. They're not having a production like that where they're sitting there like talking to all the contestants like, yo, I want you to do this.
I'm not saying that. I'm still like, cause I don't want to see black people on like the internet, but it's like I don't want to see us in that like first of all, we're already having a dead issue within the black community. Period. Point blank. Like, we're having issues. I don't think we need to go on this fucking website and just do, because the only time I see that shit go viral is when a nigga snapped on the bitch or this girl said something about this nigga or this and that type shit.
That doesn't say about our culture. That says about the audience. The audience we as a people. Why do you think people used to watch some old school dating shows? You love the juiciness. Why do you think niggas was watching Flavor of Love? Niggas love Flavor of Love because Flavor of Love will literally get a chick. He making out with her today, and then tomorrow he on to the new one. And we love to watch them bitches fight. And then they'll make sure they always have a white girl and majority black women. But that's
I didn't like those either. I never liked the like.
You didn't like Hell Day? Hell Day was funny in the motherfucker.
Bro, Hell Day when they were literally you think you're going on a real day,
and this bitch is the worst day ever. Until
we as a society, we love that shit. You love that, like that clip of Charleston White. Whenever Charleston White talked to the big guy, she asked him the question. The chick was like, Charleston, on the first date, what would you feed me? And he's like, a salad. And they just got the bro.
That nigga Woody got the
bro. Like Shorty was she was a bigger woman. You feel me?
That nigga Woody got the roll, and
they're already, me personally, I'll take down some big ones, bro. But they was laughing like, and it was literally a joke. And even Woody was like, "Yeah, that's what you do need." And she started making a joke about it. She was like, "Well, will there at least be some meat on my salad?" And they was like, "No, sweetheart, you don't need no more meat." Like, it's all about like, of course, some people. If you go on there and you're a sensitive person, you should never allow yourself to be put in light on video that's going out to the world that's for public consumption.
I get what Ronnie's
for
saying.
Free.
Like it's just not even just that. It's just like what we disguise as like black entertainment. It's like it's the wrong entertainment.
Yeah, I see that shit like more like exploitation. I don't think it's all of us. I hear people like that think about it like heavily on Reddit or heavily in the comment section like, oh, we shouldn't be doing this. We shouldn't like. I don't think like it's really benefiting us. I think it's really inflating like issues that we got going on in the community.
People that find it interesting, why? Because everybody else doesn't like. But this million people, there's an audience of 1 million, 20 million, however many. There's an audience for it that want to watch it. So why not create it for the people who do want to see it? That's the whole idea. Is like, bro, the way the entertainment and TV and all this shit is going, the way it's going now. It's anyone's game. You don't have to be no big production company that's been in the business for 30 years to make something that's a weekly show.
You see how Zeus is? Like, you see how Zeus came up?
Zeus came up off the gutter. Motherfuckers was literally talking cash shit when all Zeus had was a couple little raunchy little moves. Like back with Tubi. For instance, Tubi.
Go back and look at motherfucking, what was it called? What did I just say? Zeus. Bro, that shit is up in flames.
Yeah.
I mean, but they had to
stole that money, ran off that shit.
They had to run. There was problems in the business, but he made $1 billion
shows on there. You can see bitches fighting, rumbling, niggas fighting.
But
niggas love that.
Who was a predominantly race on that motherfucker? Black people.
But who do you think is predominantly watching that motherfucker?
A large group of motherfuckers.
But I imagine there's a hefty amount of black people that find that shit. Why do you think Blueface and Krishan? We love to see that. Like, we hate that we love to see it, but you're gonna.
I don't think it was just us. It was like other motherfuckers in there.
Sean and Blueface arguing. Well, you said I'm not gonna look at this because I love my black people.
You can't add Blueface and Christianity because that's just a repeat of history. We've been to see motherfuckers like that before,
and we've
been seeing motherfuckers like that before.
Whitney and Bobby, Argentina. Niggas to this day be making jokes about Argentina. That was the brother. If you probably lived in that relationship, it was probably one of the saddest things ever.
Yeah.
But from the outside perspective, we were able to view it, and it was like
you can't get it, man.
And the way that entertainment is now, I can make whatever I want, and it's up to the world. I can put it on YouTube, so it's up to YouTube to tell me this is too, you feel me, whatever. It's against their guidelines. But there's streaming services out here. There are people that will allow you, if you can make it, and you have the idea, and you have the script, and you got the casting for it. Whatever you want. Whatever you want, you can. Bro, that's why people are saying, like, oh, podcast equipment should be super expensive. Bro, if we wanted to get on here, you can literally say whatever you want, post on the internet, and it's up to the internet to say either they enjoy it or no, you're not supposed to do that. Like, that's why you can go on Instagram, and there's whole Instagram pages with hundreds of thousands of subscribers, and all they post is video of people being unalived, shootings, people like that.
But those are some of the outliers of it because not everybody agrees with that shit. There's a strong amount of motherfuckers that don't want to see that shit.
But there's 300,000 people. Do you know how many 300,000? There's probably not even a stadium that can hold 300,000 people that want to view it. If there's an audience, then you should be able to make it.
Because there's a lot of streamers now that do like a lot of like extra shit inside their house and shit, like because of one group did it.
Literally.
Like AOP did the fireworks inside their house. Now
When
there's a
it
lot of
goes down,
motherfuckers
bro,
out there and try to do the same
in
shit.
30 years, 40 years, there's going to be a documentary, probably even before that, in 20 years, there's going to be a documentary about how this young black kid coming out of New York literally just let the world see his life in entirety. You hung out with me all day while I'm at home. Like, I'm not running around the streets trying to bother people. I'm sitting in my house just letting you watch me. I'm doing push-ups. You saw a rat run across my floor.
Hey.
You literally got to sit here day by day and watch me go from out of my mom's crib to $1 million mansions, putting all my whole team on.
I would
and
say
I changed the TV game. I changed.
Before we get too far in that part,
I had millions of viewers.
But I would say with that,
Super
he's
Bowl.
not. Again, Kai's like some of the allies, like nigga, you got lucky with the whole firework because most niggas are doing that, bro. You
No.
getting evicted immediately.
That wasn't luck what Kai did, bro. You can't. I could say like
Okay, I won't say luck.
Spontaneous moments. He just did it in the bro. He was at the right place at the right time, and he had an idea for it.
but then again, they do
And he was
have
consistent.
a lot of motherfuckers over there that does the like make sure like they got fire extinguisher and shit like that.
Because they get money now.
Yeah, they got people for shit like that anytime they gonna do some
But
shit
even
like
before that, when they first had the house, bro, there wasn't nobody running around with fire extinguishers. There was just literally just some young niggas in a crib.
But I'm not so much talking about like Kai like in extremes. I'm talking about like when you go like for instance, Baddie. For instance, with like Baddie or either Bad Girls Club in general. Or all the other shows that just mostly had black women on there just fighting or arguing. Or what was that?
But let's go to the other side.
Love and Hip Hop.
All right, but let's go to the other
Bad
side.
Girls Club, that shit switched, okay? Because before then, Bad Girl Club was a cool fucking
we
show.
can't just point out the
It wasn't
worst
just-
side
it
of
wasn't
it
a dominant black
because with all of this stuff that's coming up, like with the Bad Girls Club, like with that part, also has given us these. There's some pretty fire, dope ass podcasts that are all black people. I get my news from Joe Budden all the time. I get my news. I love sitting down with fucking drink champs, watching them interview some old heads that like you ain't even heard from in like 10 years.
You watch someone with bro from Cash Money Records. Bro just got out. And what's his name?
BG.
Yeah, BG.
Oh, BG, yeah.
Yeah.
I was
$1
saying
million
is
worth of game where they go find the young niggas and they have a real kind of like with of you have to be accepting of all if you enjoy that part, then you have to be accepting of everything else.
no, you don't.
You don't.
Because without it, you don't get like I love the Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan had a president sitting down with him for like a couple hours.
Fuck that nigga.
Bro, but that's the new age media. Like, do you not understand? Like, bro, back in the day, if you would go back 5 years, go back 6 years, the idea of a president going to go do like a little, like, well, probably even back, gotta go back a little further, but if you go back 10 years, bro, a decade.
Trump would do it. You gotta go back
Bro,
to it like it was like George
Because
Bush.
Trump is like a fucking
But
bro,
the
a
way
lunatic.
media was consumed, I'm talking about the way media was consumed and created. There's whole news channels that are run by Andrew Cali, whatever his name is, the one guy who interviews all the people. What is it? The white guy. He interviews it's always in black and white. He interviews the prostitutes. He had the family, the inbred family. Y'all know the YouTube channel I'm talking about?
Is that a white nigga?
Yeah, but what is this YouTube? What is it called?
I don't know the name, but I know you're talking about.
But yeah, like with all of that, bro, that's new age. It's news now. There are people all around the world, like, bro, there's these people that like they're journalists now. Anybody's a journalist. Back in the day, you didn't even realize that anybody could be a journalist.
Anybody can be anything.
No, but like journalism is completely.
But they didn't know, like,
And I wouldn't even call that journalism.
What do you mean?
Well, like, yes, the ones that are reporting on news, like, if you're talking about the news ones, then yes, okay, I can say. But what else are you like?
So we're talking about Andrew Callaghan, like one of my favorite ones, because the way he does it is like it's a real dope. So one of his videos, my favorite one, he goes into the Las Vegas tunnels, right? You know the tunnels under Las Vegas. They've been talked about for years, right? This nigga went down there and slept with him. He went down there and spent the night and really like lived with them and showed you like not just the
cool.
flash.
I'm not even talking about.
But even beyond
him
that, like
in general, I'm talking about
he
like,
goes to poor neighborhoods or he'll go to an Indian reservation and they speaking on how there's thousands of Indian girls. I mean Native Americans. I said Native Americans, indigenous people there's thousands of indigenous girls on these, you know how they have their little land and stuff. Yeah. They're going missing all the time. Do you know that they're out there living in poverty, bro? There's these reservations where these people are like the average income is $3,000 a year. But he's reporting on this. He's going out. Fox 59 ain't going out there and reporting on them thousands of girls missing, how they're having gang violence on reservations.
But we're talking about like
I'm talking about black people in social media.
Oh, I'm getting to my point. So like, and then now it's like, bro, with black people, we have to, we enjoy that shit. But there are that, and that's why I was saying there are good black content creators who are making dope stuff. They're not just sitting out here, and even the Pop the Balloons, like I just see it as dope because, bro, it's black people finally getting to like, we get it now. We get to do it. We get to make the show, and we get to put who we want on the show.
We've been making shows,
and then like so the Pop the Balloons. You don't have to be the prettiest girl in the world to go get on the Pop the Balloon. If you feel pretty, you can go get on the Pop the Balloon. You get to showcase yourself in a way you want to be showcased. I'm not going to edit it down to make fun of you. There are some that do, and there are people who clip it up.
They're beautiful, and they get on that motherfucker with all types of confidence.
But back in the day, if you weren't the baddest chick, you were not
just
getting
because
on
it's good,
VH1's love shows. You're not getting on these TV
doesn't
love
mean
shows.
It's good for the people.
We'll never know. It's brand new.
What do you mean we never know it?
Bro, there's people making money from it. There's people who are making careers out of this shit.
Yes, famous. I'm not denying people that are making their careers. I'm talking about people that it fucking affect that don't, because not everybody's going to make it through that threshold of getting famous or making money out of it.
But that's the thing. They're not going to give you what you need. They're going to give you what you want, and most people won't.
But y'all don't understand it.
Like fighting, arguing, and shit.
I understand that.
Literally.
But we don't always need to participate or be the center of the light
about that. Like when I was bringing up these other platforms, was like, we can't just sit here and just like, oh, the Pop the Balloons are bad. Without the Pop the Balloons, it's all encompassing. You can't just have one thing and not have the other. There's extreme parts of it, and it's a spectrum of content that is now able to be free flowing.
What he's saying is basically
there's no more control over the content. Of course, YouTube has the control over it, but if that's what you want to watch, then that's what you watch. But you don't have to watch the Pop the Balloons. You can literally every single day, there's probably like 600 to 700,000 videos posted to YouTube. Probably in the millions now. It's probably getting to the point where millions of videos are being posted every single day. If you choose to consume the Pop the Balloons, that's your consumption. But there's other forms of black content.
Us as a people together, like that's very individualized. Like that kind of way that you're thinking, like, oh yeah, these niggas are making money. I'm not talking like that, but the effect that it's having on our people was like, we're like, yes, niggas are making money, and yeah, you can go, but is that fixing the problem within the black dating relationship?
So, for instance,
I don't think it's not at all.
I got a great one for you.
What is a success rate of a nigga pop a balloon, get married to that black woman? Like, what's this? We don't know the success rate on that.
Listen to this. So remember the whole crackhead Pop the Balloon?
Yeah.
Right. So the guy, I got to go interview him, and I found out he said like he was homeless at one point, and then he started rapping, and you feel me? Then he wanted to do the comedy, so then he went and did the crackhead Pop the Balloon. He would go out there, and at the time he was still like feeding them, and then they would do the show, and he would literally have them all lined up, and it's literally crackheads, it's homeless people doing a Pop the Balloon challenge in the middle of the street. You know what that turned into? Now he out there every single Sunday, has a foundation through the city, and it's a black man. And he has a foundation through the city, and he goes every Sunday and he feeds the homeless, and he's literally out here actively doing stuff for the homeless in the community right now.
That's great.
Is another great, and these are just the ones in our city. Just imagine the other ones that are on all the other cities. Like, it's there. We just have to start showcasing, start viewing those other content creators. If everybody keeps viewing the Pop the Balloons, that's all it's going to look like for our culture. But that's
no, if our culture just sits there and address it, there's other ways to do the fucking Pop the Balloon show.
But it's already created itself, and it's too big of a thing for us to sit here and now try to scrutinize it. We should have been scrutinizing it when the motherfuckers had 10,000 subscribers, 20,000. You can't scrutinize the motherfuckers no more. They're getting Netflix deals. They're not going to change an algorithm they're not. And now it's being picked up by the white man. And now the white man definitely ain't finna let y'all take away no revenue take revenue. Nah, we're gonna keep doing the same formula that we got.
I highly doubt Netflix will even get successful.
But the thing is,
I highly doubt Netflix will even get successful with that because they've been looking at downfall from the subscription services
and it's
for
not,
a fucking while. So
niggas, but we're seeing the fact that this small thing that was a niche thing at one time, at one point it was super random, but now it's becoming a phenomenon globally. And do you know who created that? Black people.
But why do we have to show?
Created this thing.
But why do we always have to show the extreme services of the issues that we're going through?
But what do you mean it's the extreme, bro? It's people. These people come on and tell their life. No one's making them say these crazy things. We decide what goes viral by watching it over and over and sharing it. And this is funny.
No, not just us.
But
it's not just us.
Say you want to glorify the good shit, but you got to think about it. Everybody
start watching.
So it's gonna be some bad shit.
Yes, that would be nice and real white people. That would be nice and real white people talking about it. But no, we're black people. We're not seen as just an individual as Amada's do something. No, Amada is seen as he represents by default all of us.
But I'm saying like you gotta go watch those Sunday videos. And that's your fight. That's the only way you got to go promote these other things that are promoting good stuff in the black community.
If you feel like that, then you can't blame the motherfuckers. You can't blame the people who provided the show or video.
If they're black, I can.
No, you got to blame society.
Societies has always been against that.
But that's the thing. Society chose that shit. Society chose to look at it and repeat it and do it at their home. They didn't. People on the video that say, "Hey, do this shit at home." What do the video always say? Do not do this shit at home.
Without everybody can do
without supervision, literally.
And there's you for me. It's so all about if like
I might tell you to go home and do this.
And shit. I just don't see how much of a net negative it is on our society when there's way more things that are plaguing the black society. That's pop the balloon, gang.
No, I'm telling you, it's not just the pop the balloon. It's not that. It's what it represents in itself. I said like. The black people we are going through a problem of dating and really a serious infighting within the black community. Once again, I imagine they did this shit in the 60s in the beginning when they started handing out welfare checks to black women. It's a certain divide that is going on.
The fact that this was created by black people.
Yes.
Those black people.
I'm not saying it's not
creating this out of harm. As a culture, if it becomes a net negative. All they did was record the video, give them the balloon, and put them in front of each other. And a lot of the time, it does allow us, because you have the people who they react to it. So it allows you to see like, yo, like, yeah, like that black person said it, but it'll be other black people who say like, yo, that's not all of us. People will share the content and be like, yo, she wild for saying it, like they're wild for saying it. Like literally when that one dude went up there and every time he talked to a chick, he kept, bro, he brought all his ice up there. And it shows society, like, as dudes, like, bro, that's not how you do it. That's not no risk. You're not going to risk the shorty up if you're just coming out here with your blunt talking about, hey, baby, you want to get in a double R? There are chicks you can get like that, but it's going to be proven to you. And, bro, there's guys who come up there and they good dudes. And, like, shorties will sit there and try to disrespect them. And it shows, like, hey, it allows you to see, like, yo, that's wild. And there'll be chicks. There's probably, even if it's just one or two chicks, there's gonna be a chick out there who's gonna sit there and like, damn, like that's damn near how I be treating niggas. I'm mad wild for that. I can see that's probably not a cool thing. But like, not every chick, but there are people who are able to see it, and like, of course, it's all it's entertainment. So the first part of the entertainment is for me to be laughing, happy, and enjoying.
I'm saying there's other ways to make you laugh and enjoy other entertainment and shit.
But then as a person, now you can't. I don't know. I just feel like you can't sit there and just bash it unless you're actively trying to do something that's better for it.
I don't subscribe to it. I don't watch it. I don't repost that shit. Now, if it's a black comedian making some jokes, hey, you got it. I will always post your shit.
But it's comedy, so at the end of the day...
That's not comedy.
Most of the time, the clips that get shared, it's used in a comedy format.
Well, 20 verse 1 or 20 verse 2.
Those stuff be
that should be a fucking mess. It was a 14-year-old boy one. What was it? The rapper. Yes.
Funny.
What the fuck are we doing?
That's hilarious. Bro, that shit funny.
I ain't
letting you get away with this one, man.
I
like it. I enjoy it.
You don't understand. I'm not saying it can be funny, but it's still not good.
That's basically you saying the same thing with hip hop and rap. Literally. That's basically the same thing with TVs.
Whenever he come over here with the first song he gets to play.
That's basically everything that the whole universe produces out.
Yes. I will listen to music. I enjoy the music. But do I agree with this nigga going to murder motherfuckers? Hell no. And if he did, I wouldn't have the music, so be it. So I would be fine without it. I'm not saying like, oh my God, I need this song.
But you know, judges are artists. They niggas.
I don't have a favorite artist.
They have that type of mind. They have that type of influence to where they can make other kids.
He's just hot right now.
Like right now, all these young niggas is wearing Pooh Shiesty. Where they get Pooh Shiesty from?
That's not even the name of it. That's not the name of a mask.
That's not the name of a mask, but where they got it from?
But
a nigga that had the same mask ain't Pooh Shiesty. That rap.
That's not it. But don't you want people to get something from the black culture that's a fucking net positive? That's not a net negative.
Now you have to get back to the people who put the funding behind this. Like now you're making a much bigger question. You can't.
There was a time when we didn't imitate rappers.
When you know you're in poverty, and of course the money they're gonna give the money to all the hood rappers, and then that push rap music and trap music and gangster music on a lot of people. Before, bro, it was a fad. It was random. It was supposed to be a wave. It was supposed to be like disco. That shit went from disco to being the biggest thing ever. Rap culture changed the United States in, of course, very bad ways, but in crazy good ways because it showed, look how talented these niggas are. These niggas are talented.
Not even rap culture, nigga. Our culture, nigga.
Ours, literally.
This niggas overseas that does the same drum rap
we do. Hair so that their hair can look like a black person. Like at the end of the day,
niggas imitating the
bad side. Niggas wearing puffer jackets.
What are you talking about?
Shit. That's what gets shared the most. That's what gets listened to the most. There's
Lil Russell,
my favorite artist. When I put Lil Russell on, niggas be getting mad.
Before
you don't like listening to Lil Russell. Lil Russell makes music about how the rap culture is. I remember he got a song. He was like,
what you talking about?
The nigga from LA who be doing the show.
I put you on that nigga.
You ain't put me on no Lil Russell.
Bro, I had the song in my motherfucking.
I learned it was Dollar. It was not Dollar Dream. What is it called? Dollar to the Rich. That was the first
song I listened to Russell when I first heard his song about what's that one line? He said, damn, he's like, how you driving your European whip and you some.
He was like African nigga in a European whip.
Yeah,
like we ain't coming on no. You don't even know him, bro.
What are you talking about?
Over here rapping the lyrics.
I knew this. I couldn't remember it.
He said European whip and something else. And
was I not on? Did I not give you the bait to sing the rest of the song?
We ain't coming on no European shit. Sit the fuck down with all.
That's like.
Even when Lil Russell will agree with me, bro, the shit that we're promoting isn't the good side of black people.
I don't never see you share Lil Russell song.
I don't share shit. I don't even share my mama's birthday.
But I don't know, bro. I just feel like
I get what you're saying now. Like nowadays, it ain't so like good shit.
And that's why I was getting on the conversation about these new journalists. Like, bro, that's where media is going. And we have Nashan Clay. She be boots on the ground in different hoods in different cities, and she's not just promoting violence. She's showing the world, look at this part of life that you don't see. This is life for some people, and that's what it's all about. Is showing the people, and then it's up to the people to see this stuff, and it's either you react to it, you give back to it, or you yourself decide to get up and make a change.
I mean what you said. Show the light on the dark for motherfuckers to see and see like how motherfuckers we can do better than this and shit like that.
There's a lot of people that are oblivious to how some black people live, and like you can hear about the gangbanging, but now you just think that every single day this young man is sitting here posted up. No, they live regular lives, and they have to explain on why.
There's plenty of videos of what's that Buckingham Brandon.
Brandon Buckingham.
What's that one nigga name?
YBC Duel.
What's the other white nigga name that be doing it?
There's Tommy G.
Tommy G,
bro. Tommy G will go to a nigga hood and be like, hey, like they was at a park. And he was like, yo, like, do you guys feel like, you're kind of ruining your neighborhood? Like, you stole the park from the kids. And they're like, nah, the kids can come play, you feel me? And then he'll ask him, like, but you guys have any, like, he's not like trying to press him, but he'll bring it up in conversation, like,
He pressing y'all.
don't you guys have enemies that will come and shoot this? Like, how can the kids come play here? Like, parents don't feel safe. Like, he'll bring it up, and like, it's all how you want to react. You can speak about it, and like, I remember there was one video where the dude was explaining, like, that is something, you feel me, that we've been trying to clean up. We're trying to make it to where, like, you feel me, but somebody invented a switch. Somebody put a switch on the back of a Glock and gave niggas
Niggas was still shooting before the switch was invented.
But with the switch, it's even more dangerous because, bro, you're not hitting your target.
It wasn't hitting their targets before.
But you had a less likely chance of spraying 50 bullets out here. Like, before, you probably shot 12. And that's if your finger was good. As you roll past, you blah, 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 blah. Now you ride past with the switch or the Drake. Bro, you're literally letting off like 20, 30 shots into a neighborhood. And, hey, his brother got killed. And, hey, that's what y'all did to my brother. So now nobody's there to teach him and help him and guide him. But now you got wallows out here. You got wallows that will sit here and tell you, I had to forgive my brother's killer. Like, bro, when Wallow sat with, like, the whole Lil Durk thing, like, bro, that shit comes, bro, that's
the night before.
He sat with Lil Durk.
Night before that shit went down.
Whole time, bro, the way they was explaining it, like, bro, there's little people that be breaking down the whole case and stuff, and like be breaking down all the evidence, the reporters and stuff on the internet, internet detectives. But bro, they be breaking it down like damn near like the niggas that was in there, they were sliders. Them niggas was trying to collect their money. That's why they had that $1 million on the table, because he really in his hood about to drop off $1 million for the pack we just picked up. And that's what they're trying to allegedly, this is what the government is saying. But the idea that Wallow's over here crying to you, another black man who just did 20 in the pen, stand up, no story. Like, of course they be joking around, but he did 20 stand up. Didn't bitch, didn't fold, ain't nobody touch him or do nothing crazy to him. He probably ain't fight nobody because, hey, he ain't want to fight, but. And he crying to you, talking about, man, I had to forgive my brother's killers. And this is on the internet for the world to see. And these are two prime, the most prominent.
And I feel like at the end, you should. Because as black people, we should always be quick to forgive than quick to pull the trigger.
And you know what? And like that's where it goes into like mental illness stuff. Like, bro, if you watch Lil Durk's reaction, bro, the first thing he do, and mind you, he literally allegedly just based on what the government said, he literally just sat there and sent out some hits, or they saying he has more, like whatever it is, like he's clearly in the streets, and he immediately laughs like, bro, damn, this nigga really in here crying. That's his first reaction. He don't look at him like he crying, like, and then tries to just immediately change the subject, like. And no one talks about how, like, bro, this nigga done probably really been through some shit, so like, no matter how rich I get, I can't let that shit go. Because this money was just some extras on it anyway. What it was really about, that shit gone, but I wasn't brought up in a way to be able to understand what it's really about. When it was all good and I had everybody and we only lost a few people, we just needed this money because this money was going to figure it out for us. Then we get this money and we rich as hell and we still losing. Broad day. Over the same mistakes that we was making in the hood. Like the whole King Von thing, like, bro, the way they break it down, like, bro, King Von had Molly all in him, bro. His own friends was saying, like, this not even how bro act. He was acting different that night. They literally said King Von was in her sleep, and one of his homies was like, hey, I just seen bro over in the car over there. They said King Von jumped up immediately, got up out his body, like, he out Molly, bro, and he was just literally over here asleep, chilling, hanging out outside the club, and just jumped up and just immediately got on him. And then that was the moment when, like, hey, his friend is watching his homie get beat up on because King Von was whooping him. He's like, oh shit, I gotta protect. That's the dude who really putting us on. I gotta protect him. So then he immediately reacts, and the only way he knows how, because he even said in an interview, like, it was second nature. Like, bro said he wanted to go to the club. He wasn't even outside. Tim said, like, I didn't really want to go. But I said, I'll go just in case you feel me. It was just them two and the driver. And they deep. Them 300 niggas, them OTF niggas out here, but they was literally out there probably like
that shit
10 deep.
That shit kind of pissed me off because, like, y'all all got OTF.
And it wasn't just King Von who died that night.
All y'all niggas got OTF. when the gun went out and splat, everybody scattered, nigga.
You don't know
Everybody
what you're
scattered.
gonna do, bro. Like I hate to see even.
No, but they don't. But that's the thing. You portrayed yourself. You have this shit on. You do all the game banging.
No.
You on the street. You doing all the game banging. You been showing that niggas. You been fighting with niggas. But when it comes to that time, when it comes to that time, you ain't have it. Where you strapped? We used to have it on your
We OT. We OT trying to go in the club, so nobody. You can't go in the club with your strap.
Man, I know them niggas snuck some shit in, bro. Most of them niggas got.
If you're reputable, once you get to a certain level, bro, you can't move like that. You can have security, but even security knows to leave that gun in the car. Security, bro, like nobody, like even like the situation, like that's why I hate to see all the people they were speaking about Lil Ronnie. I hated that was a video going around because like then it just gave people like the feeling like they can try to speak on what they'll do. Like, oh man, how he run away from this dog? Like, oh, what? He's just shooting Draco bullets. You don't know until Draco bullets get to shooting at you. You have no idea what's your reaction, what's the response.
But what you told me?
I'm blowing back.
Get in your defensive stance.
Do the best you can. But in that moment,
that motherfucker, right?
Best
all right, then, bro. You got it on you. Do what you gotta do.
You can train, and you can have it. You know, you got it in your mind. You can stay prepared. But hey, the internet it shows good stuff, but it also shows like it be videos of a person at work. They're just at work trying to do their job. We're watching them on Instagram. It's a little crazy. And you'll literally just be going to do something, the machine blow up. Your whole face gets splattered on the wall.
That's different.
But like life just shows you that, bro.
Blowing
like,
up. That's like that.
And maybe
niggas blowing like you, man. You boom.
Maybe it's your time.
I got the forklift.
I'm just getting straight loose neck on niggas.
I ended up getting the forklift stuck inside the like the little dock area, like the little part that you lift up to pull the little dock part down. It was like a little piece that was already like kind of bent up a little bit. I'm flowing. I got my headphones in. I'm flowing. I'm unloading the truck. I'm boom, bagging up, spinning around, pulling that bitch up, lining all them bitches up. I got like 10 rows, nigga. I'm going back. I'm thinking I had my forks up. I did have them up, but they wasn't up far enough. It wasn't up like to where they was supposed to be high enough type shit. Because I don't really put it up too high. Too high, that's just, come on, you going in and that motherfucker gonna hit the fucking door and shit like that. So I had it low, but I guess I had it too low. Went in, bah! I'm like, fuck just happened. I look down, nigga, the forks is inside that motherfucker, bro.
So wait, so you're going into the back of the semi-trailer and it's up
yeah, so the little plate part, you gotta lift it up to let down and go on top of the truck.
It's in that little
plate part. That motherfucker stuck like this, nigga. I'm in that motherfucker like, damn.
You just hoping don't nobody rob past.
I'm just hoping nobody walk past me like, the motherfucker stuck, you good, bro? Until the motherfucker walked down there like, damn, bro, you got that bitch stuck? I'm like, shh.
Bro, shut up, bro.
I'm like, boss, he ain't working. I instantly yelled, boss, he ain't working, nigga. His motherfucking team lead came out the door. Hey, bro, you supposed to be coming in here and get these skills. I'm like, yes, nigga. Fuck
boss, he ain't working.
Nigga, I remember I was working at when I was working at the warehouse driving the forklift. So before, they didn't put the plate down so that you could drive into it. So it was just
that little space right there.
Yeah, so I'm backing the forklift up, bro. The forklift literally fell in between the truck, right? So it's sitting there, bro. Luckily, the dude was in the office doing paperwork, so the dude not in this semi trailer. Man, I'm sitting in the back of this truck, bro. I'm so damn scared. Like, bro, I'm trying to drive it out. It's not going out. Luckily, everybody else that was working with me, they was all cool, bro. We literally just tied these ropes, and niggas told me out, bro. I was so scared. I'm like, damn, I did smoke today, like.
See, that's why you said
nigga about to try to sue me for all this shit.
You used to have to get the other forklift and that bitch get stuck. Move that motherfucker, bro. With the other forklift.
I remember in that moment just being so damn scared. I'm like, bro, they're like, oh shit.
No, that's something I'm different when it comes like company equipment and shit. Like it's some shit. Like I'm always cautious. Like I don't even got my phone, so like, I got no choice but to be like, but to pay attention type shit. But like when some shit fuck up, or I see sparks, back and tell somebody, we'll sit down and say what. I ain't give a fuck. I let this bitch catch on fire. I know my check by the head.
You see, I feel you, because I ain't no start doing that shit. Because we got the little bill, you know, the shit that compares all the boxes together and shit. That motherfucker ended up getting stuck one day. They packed it too much. Motherfucker couldn't make the bill. So I'm like, push that bitch back. I get inside and they're like, bro, like, you sure? I'm like, yeah, just shut that motherfucker off, lock that bitch down, nigga. Be good. He's like, all right. I got the look and I'm like, fuck that shit. Keep that bitch locked, nigga.
Right.
That motherfucker is shut down. It's over with.
There ain't about to be no final
I
destination
left,
shit.
nigga, told the manager, I'm like, hey, this motherfucker shut down, big dog. OSHA protocol rules is not nobody to enter inside this motherfucking bill.
Nigga, I used to love when I was lifeguarding and the chemicals will fuck up. Hey, we finna have a cleaning day. We just in this bitch chilling, probably do some training. I used to go show up in that motherfucker, and then like we'll be in there, and you could tell whenever something's going on because all the managers over by the pool testing stuff. And then you go out there, they're like, yeah, probably about to be closed today. You out there game? I use the highway ass nigga.
Where you going?
Huh? You about to go to the range. You might go to the range.
Damn, nigga, man. Hey, yo, bitch ass.
I've been to them. Hey, look.
You ain't telling none today.
You came late.
So?
You did go late.
I'll be late, but I ain't leaving this motherfucker.
I was wondering why he had his nice shoes out today. I like, but I think about the Jordans out. No, I can shit all that shit.
That shit is be a distraction from the real thing that's going on in this world.
Man, literally getting back on that, bro. You gotta start checking out these new like YouTube journalists, bro. This shit is hard, bro. It's literally like it's like imagine back in the day, like you remember when Fox now would do like some on the scene, like you got the new shit they do on the scene, some shit like that. Now like special Andrew Callahan, bro. He literally like not even just the Las Vegas town, like he'll go to the poorest place, bro. He goes to rallies, like, and he literally tries to show you, like,
I've seen like, bro. I was a fan of Vice when it was like in his heyday and shit, but like.
that's bro.
When niggas used to go everywhere. I used to go in that motherfucker.
And Tommy G is for show, bro. Like he is literally his Vice back when Vice was taking you in a trap house. He's like, Tommy G, he'll show up and like the people who was robbing the train, he's literally like watching. He has his lawyers and he's calling his lawyer like, hey, like how far do I got to be from the scene of a crime to make sure like I can just record it and not be like considered. But like he literally going out these dudes like he's getting in stolen cars with Kia boys, bro. Literally just on the ground. Bro, going into, bro, just random ass place. Like, he, bro, one of them, I want to say it was Andrew, bro. This nigga, they, went across the river, like, you know how the illegals get in America? He went with him and did the journey. And then got arrested in Mexico and had to come get picked up by his, cameraman. Like, luckily his cameraman was over on the other side recording him and was able to go over there and, like, get him out because they didn't even try to give him no phone call. So, like, nobody, bro, if he got picked up, he's just really out here doing this. With no, like, bro, he ain't going out vested up, deep as hell. Like, nah. He don't even have a security. He's just him. He's a journalist, like, bro. He just come out and record. And then, like, bro, the Brandon Buckingham, I get it, like, but even then, like, he's just showcasing it.
But I feel like, why not, like, go to your own community. Show us, like, what's in
you don't go to
your own community.
You got to go to, like, their early work. Like, these guys wasn't their first idea was to go to the black hoods. Like, they had to build a platform. They built a little platform. And then, of course, if you're a rapper, and you happen to live in a poverty neighborhood, like, this your neighborhood, y'all stay around here, just you and all your friends, hell yeah, come and record us. A lot of the times, bro.
Shit, reach out to some motherfucking country singers.
The country singers would bring, bro. They be one of them, like he went in. Tommy G went and spent the whole day with a billionaire. He went to a billionaire. Went and spent the whole day with a billionaire. He went to a terrible white, like he went up in the Appalachian Mountains where these niggas are dirt poor, but they still out here selling meth and gang banging. And he goes to those places, bro. He goes to shows like poor whites, but poor whites aren't in this as they are not as interested in. We're blacks.
Our shit ain't interesting unless you make that shit interesting.
And we make that shit interesting
because for years, that shit was looked about all the motherfuckers. Like when you see black people on the news, like when the news was reporting about these thugs, these black bro, it was nothing but bad shit.
But now he's not going out there doing that. Hey, this is a local rapper and they'll show like, hey, I mean, he's not just going, oh, these thugs, like, and he's asking them moral questions and shit. Like, he gets to the point, like, bro, they're real, like, it's not just going here recording you and like, hey, like, show me love. It's just like, y'all take me along y'all day, and I ask about the things I see. He's like, as a real bro, it's like, that's why I'm saying you gotta go watch that shit now. Like, a lot of the newer videos, bro, it's got real journalism in it, like the questions being asked, and he's getting both sides. Like, he'll go see these dudes that steal cars, and then he'll go talk to the people who are in the neighborhood. Is like, hey, do you know about these guys that steal cars? The kill boy, like that one, bro. Like, he's literally asking, like, and then he's talking to the police and like, hey, what is there you guys can do? And then he's showing like when Kia made the whole little thing where you can go and get the free upgrade on your car.
You still can go and do white people shit.
And
those shows is only listen to white people
doing it, like, bro. That's what I'm saying, like, bro. Like in our city right now, bro. Like the Big Homie AIDS Foundation, Nashan Clay, bro. Bro, there's comedians out here that doing shows, bro. There's multiple foundations. Hey, and there's a white man out here that's giving back too. So white man be out here giving back.
White man.
And this is in our own. I ain't even gonna lie. It's the something foundation. Fuck nah. I'd have to get on my phone. I'll make sure I tag it in there, and I'll show you later. But like, bro, like, and that's what I'm saying. Like, bro, in our own city, I see the positivity. So I know it's just the fact that that's not what's, you feel me. You're gonna see the negative first. You're gonna see, but it's what it is. Like, I imagine in those other cities, Brandon Buckingham, Tommy G, the ones I watch, bro, they go out and they be talking to local, people with foundations and people trying to help. Like, it was one where he went to the fentanyl thing, and he literally went to go see some people who were living up under the tunnel and went and met with them. He out here helping people get IDs and, bro, just all type of stuff. And Crip Mac, mama came out there and helped him with, like, and that's the only reason, like, I'm not saying the only reason, like, she's probably been doing that, but the reason that he's more likely to go with Crip Mac's mom to go do that is because of the whole video of Crip Mac out here just showing that he 55th Street, like, and it's, people will probably say, like, oh, damn, that was a mockery of our hood, of our people, the wrongdoing is, like, you only showing the bad, but without that, it doesn't lead to a point where now him and Crip Mac's mom are going and helping people out of this Las Vegas tunnel who are literally stuck there. Like, bro, if you don't have an ID, you can't get no benefits, no option. It's like they broke down the whole way of like these people aren't just out here like they fucked up. To get your ID, right, you have to go get your physical birth certificate. So if you don't have that, you can't get ID. But to get your birth certificate sent out to you, if you can't make it, like, and if you can make it back to wherever you want it to go, then you would have the money to just leave anywhere. Like, that's the concept of it. Like, to get your birth certificate, you have to have an ID to get your birth certificate, or you have to go this other way. And to go this other way, you have to have somebody who's willing to say, like, oh, like, be kind of like a sponsor. Like, hey, I'll sponsor them. They can use my address, and then, bro, just to get all this fucking paperwork. It's literally like a whole catch-21 for these niggas. Like, catch-21 or catch-22, like, whatever the catch is, where it just means you're going in something. Like, you're stuck in this infinity loop of just there's nothing you can do. Even if you wanted to sit here and get up out this tunnel, I can't go get an ID to go get some help to even get up and rehab.
Yes. I'm not saying like okay, those are good, right? Boom. But like it seems like I'm not saying you're always like you're defending like the bad. Like yes, some people are benefiting. Like, but like if you look at the number, that's a small amount of people compared to like not to like the Brendan Buchan, like not them for instance. Like,
I'm not like saying, bro.
The motherfuckers are just like that are sitting here literally making a mockery, doing like the most goofiest shit ever. Then on top of that, we're still gang banging. Then on top of that, we still have like our dating situation fucked up. Then on top of that, we're still facing like mass inequality from the fucking government. And like in this time now in political space, bro, like we kind of need unity because like, bro, like we're literally itching. Like if you look at as shit from a global standpoint, like, bro, the world is about to literally go to war, and the world is literally about to change again. So it's like either we want to sit here and just constantly be fucking divided, which is not going to help us not one bit. Like at the end of the day, like that's what white people want.
they wanted to you to